Greetings, Japan fans. In today's show, we're going to look at going deep with the individuals in your team, not micromanaging them, but going deep at the individual level to have the best opportunity to really coach them. Maishu, arigatou gozaimasu, and welcome back to the 7th year of the Leadership Japan series, and I'm your host in Tokyo, Dr. Greg Story, your corporate coaching and training guy, committed to your success, president of Dale Carnegie Training Japan, the best-selling author, Japan Sales Mastery, and Japan Business Mastery. We are broadcasting around the world from Minato-ku in the center of Tokyo, the leadership capital of Japan. And this podcast, what does it do? It brings insights, examples, and experience about leading in Japan, and trust me, it is different here. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast with your family, friends, and colleagues. Well, we'd love to, but we're not being sponsored by Libsyn, but we value your privacy, which is why we have our podcast hosted by Libsyn. Unlike many other hosting organizations, Libsyn have a strict policy that does not allow access to your private information by anyone. Here is our daily lineup. On iTunes, Mondays, the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Tuesday, the Presentation Japan series. Every second Tuesday, the Business Tachi no Oshie Show. Wednesdays, the Sales Japan series. Thursdays, the Leadership Japan series. And every second Thursday, the Business Pro Podcast. Fridays, the Japan Business Master Show. And Saturdays, Japan's top business interviews. Before we get going, today's handy Japanese phrase is kawaii so. It's a pity. What a shame. Kawaii so. Kawaii so. Now, kawaii so. Kawaii so. Be careful with this word because there's a very similar word which is kawaii. Right? When you first start learning Japanese, you can mix this one up. Kawaii means scary. Kawaii, scary. Kawaii can mean cute. In this particular case, kawaii so means it's a pity. Very confusing. But anyway, let's make sure we don't mix it up. Don't say kawaii when you want to say someone's cute, because that's saying they're scary. Don't say kawaii if they are scary, because that means they're cute. And if things are really going, it's a pity, it's a shame, or going well, you can say kawaii so. Kawaii so. It's a pity. Kawaii so. Ah, you didn't get promoted. Kawaii so. Oh, you can't travel to Europe because of COVID-19. Kawaii so. Kawaii so. Kawaii so. This is episode number 388. Today we are talking about micro leadership techniques. Time is the enemy of good leadership. It takes time to develop a team of individuals. A common metaphor is the orchestra conductor. Each instrument player has a specific role, and it is the job of the leader to meld them together to work harmoniously and effectively. The conductor takes a significant amount of time to get this working correctly. That is their sole purpose. They make the best of the talent in the team, get them working well together, and develop the individual talents of those involved. In business, we have to do all of these things and worry about the P&L, the balance sheet, the competition, quarterly earnings, changes in government regulations, the media, shareholders, where the market is heading, and the latest developments in technology. We are kept pretty busy. Consequently, we are time poor from the moment our eyes open until we drift off into slumber at night. There is a tension between the time needed to work with our team members to work effectively together and the time we have available to do just that. So we cut corners. We start to lead from a macro perspective. We are prone to broadcast emails to the whole team, mass town halls where we download what is going on, Zoom calls to the whole team where we pontificate on how things should be. It is terribly efficient. But is it particularly effective? We know from sports that all the modern coaches coach each individual based on who they are and what they are capable of doing. The old-style game, half-time coach, thunderous moments of inspired oratory are the thing of Hollywood movie celluloid relics of a past long past. Leaders need to focus on each person one by one. Some players are easygoing, amazingly talented athletes who can perform the most unexpected feats of spontaneous physical dexterity that a coach can never teach. They are amiables who like people and are understated. They don't speak in a loud voice. In fact, they are laconic to the extreme. Loud, incandescent outbursts about the requirement for getting the numbers are lost on them. We have people like that on our business teams. They are the solid, quiet performers, often the social glue inside the team, holding all the superstructure together. The opposite are the drivers. They are highly numbers and outcome-oriented. They want the big bucks, which comes with producing results. They don't need external motivation because the fire burns deep inside them and it is permanently self-igniting. They don't need public acclaim or affirmation because they march to the beat of their own drummer. They don't listen to any praise because they are skeptical and they don't feel any need of it. They can handle extreme pressure from above to perform. They have no problem with straight talk about getting the numbers or getting out of Dodge. They need to be strongly corralled to play as a team member because they are oriented as an individual player and believe they rise or fall on their own efforts. They have severe outcome focus rather than people focus. So often they can be limited in application as the leader. Well, it doesn't stop organizations putting them in charge, though, because they produce results. Find out more when we come back from the break. Today's show is brought to you by our public courses, but we also do custom in-house programs. We do these in our super safe classroom. We do them live, online. We do them in Japanese, we do them in English now. Today's show is sponsored by, on the 8th of December, The Secrets of Human Relations Communication. On the 11th of December, Adjust to Change. And on the 18th of December, Professional Leadership Series, we're doing The Planning Process. Find out more about this on our website, enjapan.dalecarnegie.com. You can email me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. If you like learning by watching videos, we've got over 1,000 for you at Japan, Dale Carnegie TV on YouTube. We're releasing 3 TV shows every week on YouTube. The Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, that's the premier business show in Japan, comes out every Monday. Fridays, we have the Japan Business Mastery Show. And Saturdays, we release Japan's top business interviews, where I interview leaders from SMEs all the way up to the corporate captains of industry on one topic, leading in Japan. And every second Thursday, we release the Business to Pro television. Don't forget, get my books, Japan Sales Mastery, that's the Bible for selling in Japan, and Japan Business Mastery. Both are available on Amazon. Welcome back. Analyticals are data freaks. They only react to proof and evidence. They suspect any opinions which cannot be backed up with the statistics, expert testimonials, key numbers, or facts. They are very well organized and thorough in their approach to everything. You have to persuade them with the data. They are not stirred by emotional calls to action. Do it for the Gipper. Doesn't do anything for them. Whether in sport or in the office, they need to be convinced by proof of the right course of action, and once on board, they then knuckle down and get right behind the effort. The opposite style is the expressive. They're outgoing, like being with people, they're very confident, often too confident. They're usually the pranksters inside the team, making the jokes, geeing everyone up. They're flamboyant and enjoy the accolades, public acclaim and attention, titles, prizes, trophies, incentives. Bring them on, they say. Inside the company, they are the hail fellow, well-met crew who work hard and play harder. Pumping up their ego has no bounds. The less fizzy, more sensible variety are often the most attractive leaders inside the organisation. As leaders, we need to know which style we are and what are our own strengths and weaknesses. We need to know the same detail about our team members. We should spend time with them individually. Time constraints push us away from doing this, but we have to fight against the unrelenting drive to harmonized mediocrity. There is no point in being a macro leader in a modern micro world. Thank you for joining the Leadership Japan series. If you found the program useful, then tell your family, friends and colleagues. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast. Contact me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. Don't forget our website, enjapan.dalecarnegie.com. Until the next episode, take what you thought valuable, put it into action, because idea application is what makes winners winners. So be one of them. Remember, I'm your corporate coaching and training guy, committed to your success here in Nippon.